Respected Uniapac president, dear ladies and gentlemen, the title chosen for your international meeting, Hunger and Thirst for Values, unites two basic factors that are indispensable for every living creature. Hunger and thirst speak immediately of the dimension of need that characterizes the life of every man and woman. What do such elementary needs signal? First of all, they are signs of our structural fragility and our lack, a lack which no one can satisfy by themselves. Even as adults, when we are able to look after our own needs, we cannot avoid that obligation of having to receive from others that which can satisfy our hunger and thirst. In this sense, our needs highlight that relationships are a factor that are part of the very constitution of our I. There is another given factor that we cannot neglect. The experience of human fragility cannot be resolved by increasing our consumption indefinitely. Nothing we can consume is able to remedy the structural need which characterizes the human way of being in the world. To expect to be totally satisfied by multiplying indefinitely what we consume is a technocratic myth, which nevertheless continues to be reproposed. We are all very aware of the fact that thinking that we can rely on indiscriminate consumption as a human cost, as well as an environmental one, of a cost of incalculable reach, which can lead less and less to our satisfaction and to our happiness, and not even to the happiness of the few people who still appear to benefit from it. At this point, we see the dimension of value emerging. Indeed, our need as a sign of our fragility documents the necessity to face the crucial question of man's fulfillment. Value points to the evidence that there can be no satisfaction of needs without the mediation of our work. That is, that insuperable combination of our created nature and freedom which characterizes man's action. Thus, the man's need must be thought of as an open factor that goes beyond itself. As I have recalled elsewhere, the person makes a culinary art out of the need to eat. Stylish clothing and social relation out of the need to be dressed. Architectural knowledge and a way of transforming the environment out of the need to take shelter, etc. This reveals that the human person, in relation to specific situations of need, doesn't only answer with preconceived reaction, but it is always, to some degree, stretching out to overcome something or to make a project, both through work and also through the attribution of cultural meanings to whatever personal action is taken. By referring to value, therefore, It is easy to understand the necessity to grasp needs in their ultimate nature. In other words, in light of the desire for fulfillment, which characterizes us as human beings. This given asks all of us, individuals, families, social entities, intermediate levels of civil society, institutions, to take on our educative task fully, according to our responsibilities and competencies. Expo 2015, in this sense, can become a great educational opportunity for all its visitors, and in particular for all the Milanese. This educational opportunity can demand firstly a serious reflection on all the topics concerned: food, energy, the planet, life, all of which center on the human plea. We need to go beyond what we already know and beyond the illusion that we are able to grasp all the intricacies of the mystery of life and man. Indeed, it is always possible to take a step further into this mystery, but it is also necessary to enact experiences and virtuous action able to educate through being involved at the personal and community level in new styles of life. We cannot continue to ignore this urgency if you want to follow the Pope's invitation to create, I quote, a new mindset which thinks in terms of community and the priority of the life of all over the appropriation of goods by a few. Thank you.